What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another gaming session. Today we're going to be talking about this game. This is the day before, and this game over here was essentially it was a scam. It was never really a real game, and the studio at Fantastic essentially have to file bankruptcy. This game came out, I believe, it was on the 7th. I believe that was last week, Thursday. And immediately the response and the people that played through it, and you had creators like Asmongold played through it, some ordinary gamers, penguins.
Oh god, is it happening? He just stopped. Is it gonna shut down?
Oh no.
Oh no, Jeff! No, Jeff!
What'd he say?
You had a lot of people playing through this game, and they all shared the same sentiment. The game was indeed a scam. And that was the big thing with this game, even before it launched with early access, was it was a scam. We all knew it, and we shouldn't. The game should have never been allowed on Steam in the first place. And I think that's a problem in and of itself. But as of today, according to IGN, the day before Studio Fantastic announces closure, just days after early access launch. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to hop to the IGN article.
You're sliding around with your gun on the floor. This is pretty cool, actually. This is really nice.
Alright, so let's go ahead and read this article on IGN. In a bizarre update to the day before saga, Studio Fantastic has announced its closure just days after the game's launch in early access last week. I don't know how you really have early access to a game that's not even, actually a game. But anyway, today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. The company said in a statement on its X Twitter account, "Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners." Fantastic adds that the future of the day before and prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. See the full statement below. Okay, so here's the full statement from Fantastic. Today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studio. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off debts to our partners. It's the mob. We invested all our efforts, resources, and man hours into the development of the day before, which was our first huge game. We really wanted to release new patches to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we don't have the funding to continue the work. It's important to note that we didn't take any money from public during the development of the day before. There were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We worked tirelessly for 5 years, pouring our blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At the moment, the future of the day before and prop night is an unknown, but the servers will remain operational. We apologize if we didn't meet your expectations, like just giving us an actual real game and not just, putting out trailers that were complete bullshit. That would have been a good start. We did everything within our power. No, they didn't. But unfortunately, we miscalculated our capabilities by a lot, if that's even miscalculations. Creating games is an incredibly challenging endeavor. That's true. I mean, that part's the most honest thing they said. We're grateful to everyone who supported us during these difficult years. It's been a fantastic journey over the past 8 years. 8 freaking years. And they put out a game that is just not only absolutely terrible, asset flip essentially, but they go through the whole timeline. In 2015, opening of the studio, 2017 release of The Wild 8, 2018 release of Dead Dozen, 2018 release of Radiant 1, 2021 release of Prop Night, 2023 release of The Day Before. Fantastic. No, it's not. But anyway, it's kind of a weird, that's the name of your studio, Fantastic. I don't think what you were putting out and what you were trying to sell to the people was fantastic. This is what happened. They essentially didn't ever expect to actually make the actual game. And then because they didn't expect to make the actual game, they were forced to kind of rush something out. Which, by the way, nobody expected them to actually bring anything out. My guess is that whoever financially backed this were pissed and basically were asking, where's our money back?
Where's the money?
When are you going to get the money? Why aren't you getting the money now? And so on.
Why isn't this game releasing? And then they probably spent all the money, like, just theorizing on cocaine and hookers.
Well, how the fuck else would you do this job? Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
That's basically what Fantastic Studios was spending the money on. And, yeah, their investors wanted the money back. Even on here, we got some comments on Twitter/X. Scam, y'all taking the money you made and are running from your scam. You false advertised the day before for years and put out a game nothing like what you advertised. We all know you aren't shutting down because you lack funds, but because you're taking the money and running. This will go in the gaming history books and videos as one of the worst run scams of all time. Here's another comment. Oh, wow, you guys are actual pieces of shit. I hope someone puts together a nice lawsuit. I don't really know who they're going to sue, who anybody would sue. Essentially, if you bought this game on Steam, you got your refund back right away. Like, that's the really, really nice thing I love about Steam, is when you do have games like this that are complete scams, Steam is just like, okay, here's your money back. Okay, so here's another comment. It says, refund everyone who bought it too. Do you not have Steam? Did you not buy this on Steam? Where did you buy this game? You sold the long-term gas and you're shutting down after less than a week. Okay, I mean, I don't know who bought this game. Maybe on Fantastic they were selling this game on their website. But everybody that I know buys this game, buys PC games on Steam for the most part, unless it's like exclusive to Epic or something. This was an absolute scam from day one. The game should be delisted from Steam, and you should never be involved in the industry in any capacity ever again. Fuck off. Yeah, I mean, this game was a scam. And everyone knew it, and I don't understand why people, like, when it released, people weren't like, well, it must not have been a scam. I don't know of anybody who has heard of the day before that isn't in on, like, the know of the gaming industry or video games in general. Like, you really have to know about this game in order to know about this game. Like, this was not something that was shown at, like, E3 or, like pitched by Microsoft or PlayStation or whatever it might be. This was a game that was obscure, and essentially you got your refund from Steam. The studio's getting shut down like it deserves to be shut down, and that's it. Personally, I'm glad I didn't play the day before. Me and my brother Rocky were thinking about playing it, and they were just like, it's just not worth it. So yeah, anybody who bought this game, I don't know what you were expecting. Everyone was telling you it was a scam, and then if you bought it, it had to have been for, I figure the only reason people actually bought this game is because they have like a channel, like on YouTube or Twitch or whatever it might be, and they wanted to essentially stream it to get like the views in that, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, anybody who bought this game expecting it wasn't a scam, that's on you. I really don't like that. That's just completely on you. It's good that Fantastic Studios is shutting down. I'm happy I didn't even bother to buy this on Steam and then just get a refund from it. It just wouldn't have been worth my time. All right, so there you have it. Fantastic Studios is shutting down, and the day before is going to stay online for how long, we don't know. This story seems like it's going to be a bigger story. I feel like I'm more interested in who the financial backers were and what ultimately led to them kind of pushing them to a point where it's like, give us our money back. We don't care if you have to shut down. That, to me, is the more interesting story here. But we definitely want to hear from you. Did you wind up buying the day before? What are your thoughts on Fantastic Studio shutting down? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, down below, you'll find the description where me and my brother Rocky's all those socials are located. And thank you so much for chilling with me during this video. And we'll see you all in the next gaming session.
Space out of my head to the depths of the universe. It's a spell or a chance just to open up a newer curse. If I swim too far, then my head goes under. If we take it as it is, then there ain't no wonder. It's hard to imagine that just one little blunder it creates